Hello and welcome everyone. This is the Concept 2 Ultimate Rowing Machine. Let me show you what it is and why I like it so much. First off, let's take a look at how it is actually built. It is high quality machine. This part right here is solid metal and there are small miniature holes here. So when you pull the lever over there, when you start rowing on it, the air has to come out from a few directions, one of which is going to be those miniature holes right here. But because they're very small, the air is not going to blow in your face. Most of the air actually comes out from the vent on the sides of this machine itself. And again, this is a very high quality machine. Every single piece of it is made to look professional, and this is the same exact machine that is used in my gym itself. Take a look right here. If you want to shift the levels to different kind of power, you can do this from unit 1 all the way to unit 10. It is very easy for you to move this. It doesn't require much effort, so you can do it when you're actually moving and working out with the machine itself. Take a look at the bottom stand right here. It is very easy to go about and put this together. It takes you less than 15 minutes to pull this whole machine and construct it. You're getting tools that let you go about and screw this together. Now, this machine itself is actually assembled within two major parts to it, which is one is the wheel unit right here, and the other is the rest of the unit right there. And it is assembled right in the middle right here. So when you pull this machine and you start working on it, it's going to be pretty easy to do. Now, for you to transport this to your place, make sure that you can pick up around 60 or 50 pounds or so. So this is the heavy unit right there. The rest of it comes from this part right here, and you don't have to be a big guy to do this. In fact, if you're a strong woman, you might be able to transport most of it to your basement or whatever location that you need to. The only thing that you need to keep in mind is that this is two parts of the unit. It's going to be shipped all together in one box. The box itself is pretty heavy unless you take it apart and you build and take two of the big pieces out of this, so you can put this combined and start to work out with it. This thing is very nice. You can feel the rubber on this. This is actually a bicycle like chain that goes in here. You have to oil it sometimes, but so far I haven't actually needed to do this, and I don't think you will need to do this either. So it says the Concept 2. Here it is for the legs themselves. You can put your legs right here and support yourself if you need to with those parts right here, but I don't actually use this, so I just put my leg right there. I don't have to go about and use this part to support my legs. It's not required. The seat itself is very nice, and it is made for you to be very comfortable in sitting here. You can sit here for an hour or so and not feel that you're sitting in a bad seat. The rest of it, this is a solid metal piece that keeps on going and all the way right there. It is pretty long, so make sure you have the correct space to actually do this. It goes about very easily up and down on this when you are gonna go and work out with this ultimate rowing machine. Now keep in mind there is cheaper units just like this, but they are not as built and they are not as good quality as this machine itself. It is easy to assemble, and above all, let's take a look at this part right here. This is the most important part of it. So when you start rowing, you just go and move it a little bit and it activates the display right away. With the display itself, you can do a few things. You can play a game, look at the memory, look at the options, or just start to row, and you have the stats right here that's going to tell you how good you're working out and everything else with it. And it turns off by itself to save battery power. This is an excellent machine overall, and I really like it, and I'm going to show you in the next video how I go about and use it and how much noise it actually does make. I'm not showing you how I assembled this because I did this without the video, but you can view other videos and see how easy it is to assemble this unit. Just make sure you have, again, enough space to put this. Take a look at how long this unit itself actually looks like when it is stored in my basement. So you know for sure if you can actually put and have this unit in your location. So let me show you the unit itself and how you go about and operate this. I'm gonna go and quickly do a small demo of using the unit, and you can judge for yourself how much noise it makes and if this unit is right for you. So you put your legs right in here, you can strap them on here if you have to, and the way you load this, you make sure you hold your hands very steady, and then you have to extend your legs all the way when you're actually doing this. So let me show you an example. All the way in, pull it all the way in, and pull it all the way out, and you can continue this on and on for as long as you need to. Let me show you how it goes, and you will hear the sound, how much this noise actually makes on level 4. Changing the levels does not make the noise go up and down too much, so it won't make much of a difference. When you're done, you're putting the unit right here and it just stays in place. Now keep in mind, this is great workout, first of all for your legs, and second of all for your arms. You can feel it right away right here, and I can feel it in my legs, but not so much. It all depends on how good of a shape you are. So you can do this for as long as you want, and you can change the power of the unit itself. 1 to make it easy, and 10 to make it much harder, and it all adjusts how much air is coming in and out of the unit itself. Overall, I give this a 10 out of a scale of 10.